Talking Football on WTNS with Steve Corries and Casey Claxon.
Welcome to Talkin' Football from WTNS. I'm Casey Claxon, back again with Steve Corries. Talkin' Football brought to you each and every week by Coshocton Regional Medical Center, your local healthcare team supporting local athletics. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most. Coos, it is week 2 of the high school football season. You saw a dandy of a game up at General Stadium in West Lafayette on Friday night.
Really was. Good football game. A lot of penalties, which I'm sure both coaches are going to discuss this week, but right down to the wire. Ridgewood gets it done 22-21 and moves on to play Riverview here tomorrow or Friday evening.
So we are here at Don Rushing Stadium preparing for Friday night's game as Ridgewood will take on the Riverview Black Bears and Coach Tom Lisecki. Well, Coos, before we talk about that game coming up on Friday night, let's recap Riverview's opening night loss at home against Morgan.
Well, you know, it's a situation for Riverview, and everybody's pretty well aware of it. They have low numbers and a lot of young kids playing. Morgan took advantage of that, especially through the air, throwing the football around a lot, scored a few touchdowns over the top of the defense, and then just kind of cruised on in for a win. But Coach Lisecki was pretty happy with that. All in all, kids are learning, and he's looking forward to the game come here this weekend.
So let's move on now to the Coshocton Redskins. They will be making their debut appearance down at Stewart Field on Friday night, and they play Johnstown, who also lost in week 1.
Yeah, that's true. Johnstown, historically, is an outstanding program. A year ago, they were 3-7. They've struggled a bit, and they're looking to bounce back. They lost their openers as well as Coshocton did. But, you know, I'm sure Coach Smith is going to have everybody ready to go for this one. This is a big game for them. You know, they played well at spots last week against Ridgewood, and they just want to try to continue to improve on that and really cut down the penalties.
And our featured game coming up on Friday night will be here at Don Rushing Stadium. The Ridgewood Generals will take on Coach Tom Lisecki's Riverview Black Bears. Coos, give us a preview of that one.
That'll be an interesting game. Both teams like to run the football. You know, Coach Slusser right now has run the ball more than he normally does. He's used to throwing it around a little bit, but didn't throw it a ton against Coshocton. I do expect him to come out a little bit and throw it a little more maybe this weekend than he did last. But, you know, the Riverview's going to be the same way. They're going to try to stand in there, do a good job at the line of scrimmage, and forcing him to throw a little more than they'd like to do. For Ridgewood, they just want to continue to improve. They've got that first win. They want to come in here, play sound football, get a W, and then move on to next week.
We'll have more on our matchup on Friday night coming up right after this message from Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I am Regine Fox, and I am the nurse practitioner here at the Warsaw Walk-In Clinic, and we are super excited to provide care to this community. I was born and raised in Coshocton County, and I've lived here all my life, and I've lived in this area for 30 years. If you're looking for someone close to home, we are providing primary care. If you're sick, your kids are sick, we see all ages. We are here to provide all those services for you and your family, and can make a super convenient, quick trip to the doctor. If you need to be seen and not feeling well, be sure to stop in and see us at the Warsaw Walk-In Clinic.
Talkin' Football is brought to you each and every week by Coshocton Regional Medical Center, your local healthcare team supporting local athletics. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most. Coos, a lot of times we talk about coaches, and we ask the question, keys to the game. What keys do you see for Friday night for both Ridgewood and Riverview here at Don Rushing Stadium?
Well, for Ridgewood, their key is they want to move the football on the ground. They've got 3 or 4 running backs that can move the ball, plus they can throw it on occasion. They're going to want to improve on that. Defensively, they're pretty sound, and they're going to continue to do what Coach Slusser likes to do defensively. For Riverview, it's going to be continuous improvement. That's even the word I like to use with those guys. With so much youth, every week they want to just get better. They're going to keep focusing on fundamentals, try to improve each week, and come out and play a good ball game against Ridgewood.
So we'll have our pregame show starting at 6:30. We'll be starting a little bit early on Friday night with 2 coaches' interviews on Coach's Corner with Coos and Chris Wallace. Kickoff and play-by-play will be at 7 o'clock. We'll have the game on FM 99.3 WTNS And we will again stream the game live on the WTNS website and YouTube channel. This is Talkin' Football, brought to you by Coshocton Regional Medical Center, your local healthcare team supporting local athletics. Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Talking Football is a production of WTNS Sports and Claxon Communications.